All right, Libra, let's go ahead and do a message for you guys. I went ahead and wrote a lot down. Actually, I wrote an entire page for you guys. And I got something about the hands, the nails specifically. It was more about someone wanting to strengthen a bond, like sticking to you, because I was seeing nail polish. And I don't know if whoever's watching this, if you wear nail polish yourself, or if you've ever went with anyone to a nail salon, you've seen it done. Usually, not always, but usually they'll file the nail down first or use an electric drill, and then they'll use like some sort of bonding agent, and then they'll put the nail polish on or the gel, and they'll cure it under a lamp, or they'll just let it air dry or whatever. But it's kind of important to get just a little bit of filing done first so that the polish will adhere to the nail bed. And I was seeing that before I started this video, and I'm like, what does that have to do with anything? So I think that it's somebody wanting to strengthen a bond with you. For whoever this message is for, Libra or cross-watcher, somebody wants to strengthen a bond. Either somebody currently in your life, someone in your family, friends, love, or someone wanting to come back and make something right, make something better, strengthen, prove their loyalty, their dedication, prove that they are truly in support of you, that they, they're really there for you. They want to show you that the connection can be strong. They definitely want to strengthen something here, because I'm, again, going to the nail polish reference. Depending on the polish that you use, it can make your nails really strong. They can last for a long time because it can last, it can stay, it can stick together. We're gonna stick together. Some of you, I gotta be real, I think it's family. Your family, somebody in your family wants to work on things with you because family is like important to them, and you may be like, that's laughable. Huh, is it really family important to you? Really, it doesn't seem like you've ever really cared about family being important, or like you've really done much to kind of keep it together. But maybe people do change, even if people say they don't, people do change. I'm living fucking proof of that. Maybe this is you. Maybe you've changed. I don't know, but it's something like that. It could also be a romantic connection where it's like I've changed. If this is new, like a newer type thing, this could just be someone who's wanting to like really show somebody, look, I know that you've been hurt a lot. Same. I know that you've been through hell, and we both have past, but I'm loyal and I'm dedicated. I'm here for you. I've got your back. I'm supportive. I'm someone you can count on. Maybe even a little protective, because I think of nail polish or gel, and I think of a protective layer over the nails. So yeah, what else did I write down? Getting closer to you, creating a bond, or recreate a bond, make a stronger bond, or strengthen a current bond. I wrote down something about someone wanting to come around, like they're coming around, coming to their senses for others of you. They see what they need to do. If this is an individual who didn't really try before, they've never really tried, it's like they've had, I don't know, they've seen the light. It could be, I mean, I don't want to be negative, but I was going to say, I just want to make sure it's not somebody saying they've seen the light who really hasn't seen the light, and they're only saying that because they have a motive why they're wanting to do this, but it doesn't feel like that, so let me just not be my usual traumatic, negative self. Like, no. I mean, if it comes up, I'll say it, but I don't feel that right now at this point. I think that it's probably genuine, but I would still, it could even be a friend, guys, some of you. A friend, someone, or maybe someone who's just wanting to show that they're loyal to you, that they are a true friend. Maybe they come in with some information. Someone could come in and deliver some information, and it strengthens a bond because someone's being honest. Someone's like, hey, look, maybe they've seen the light and they come tell you something, vice versa. Maybe this happens to someone someone comes and tells them something that's been done, been said, and then it creates this sense of trust between two people. Maybe if it's you, it could create a sense of trust between you and another because somebody stepped forward and revealed something, or will, if this hasn't happened yet. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. I drew, this hand is awful. I drew a little hand on the paper. It looks really bad. There could be something specific about the hand. I don't know if it's just like giving a hand, handing something out. I'm going to give you a hand. I'm going to help you. Because you can also see a hand as in helping someone with something, offering your service, showing this support. I mean, hands can be symbolic of a lot of things, actually. And which hand? Is it the right hand or the left hand? You know what I mean? So giving you a hand, someone could be, maybe it's just offering support in the sense of, hey, you need help with this? Like if someone sees that another person needs help, maybe somebody doesn't have a truck and they can tell their trash is piling up. Maybe it's a neighbor and it's like, hey, do you need a hand with your trash? I've got a truck. Yeah, I can just take it with mine. And it's like, really? Oh my God, thank you. Or if like you're lifting something and it's heavy, someone may be like, hey, you need a hand? Or maybe someone needs like that type of hand, you know? Like a physical labor type hand, helping in that way. Could be a financial offering someone's hand. Okay, ooh, wait. Offering of the hand could also be a proposal of some type. It doesn't have to be, will you marry me? I don't even feel that here. But it could just be a type of commitment, a type of engagement between two people. And it's going to prove to be promising because one person is going to show how helpful they really are, how trustworthy they are. That's what I'm getting, at least for this group of Libras or Crosswatcher. Yeah, it feels supportive, it feels helpful, it feels healthy, strengthening a bond. Very simple. I still have 4 minutes left. This just may have to be a shorter message. If we need a bonus, I can do a bonus. But no, strengthening the bond. It's like layers. There's layers to something. There's definite added security here, added support, added security. Okay, you know what else I'm seeing? This is just an example, but let's say you've been having issues with people in the neighborhood. It's just the first thing that popped in my head. Or someone here has, maybe someone you know. Somebody has issues in the neighborhood and they don't trust the neighborhood or the area, or they've been feeling like there's a lot of criminal activity, or they're just you know, maybe it's a single parent or they work nights and it's like, hey, can you just give me a hand? So they talk to the neighborhood police officer and they're like, hey, can you just patrol the area when I'm gone? Then that will establish some sort of bond. It will strengthen a bond. It will create a bond if there wasn't one already. And that officer will patrol the neighborhood and make sure that everybody's safe and feeling good and, you know, not having to worry. That's like offering service, offering an extra service, but offering it or being more than happy to lend that service, to help in that way, to be supportive, to be handy in that situation. Maybe someone borrows something even here. You can borrow things and that could help. You know, like if someone needs to build something or someone needs jumper cables, it's like, hey, can I borrow that? And it's, yeah, absolutely. Can I borrow the sugar? Can I borrow the milk? You know, it's something like that. Can you, if it's anything serious, if it's like court, it could be, hey, will you, well, I don't want to say testify for me, but will you, you know, back me? Will you back me up? Back up. Back up. Something to do with calling back up. Backing me up. Maybe you're being called to back someone up, or you're just going to do it. You're going to step into that role. You're going to step into that, someone here is going to step into the role of maybe even taking over or taking up for or backing someone up, having their back. If they can't do it, you would be more than happy to do it. In some cases, it may be your honor. Could have to do with something legal. That doesn't have to be, though, guys. It doesn't have to be. It could be work. It could be anything. So I got your back. I'll back you up. Maybe you have to take off work, or somebody here has to take off work for, I don't know, a surgery, travel, a family incident, something. And that's either scheduled or it comes out of nowhere, and someone's going to take that person's place while they're gone. It's like, don't worry about it. I've got this. It's fine. I've got your back and your hand, apparently. Could be an agreement of some type with hands. Could be even handshakes here, or hand gestures that are significant. Hand gestures, handshake, hand out, handing. I can't stop saying hand, because that was the biggest thing I saw, was the fucking hand in the nail polish. Could even be financial, but, you know, I'm going to help. Whatever someone does, by them coming through and showing up really here, it's going to strengthen not only maybe one bond, but several bonds. It could create friendships. It could create strong connections and relationships. It could even raise respect. It's just a matter of someone stepping up for the call of duty, or really being reliable. Being someone that another individual can count on, or someone that individuals in general can count on. Trustworthy, they come through. It's possible, even here, I want to say this at the tail end, it's possible for a type of reconciliation. There could be an individual who maybe ends up being really honest and admitting some things, admitting their wrongs, and that could actually strengthen a bond here, because integrity and honesty and truth is everything. Someone saying the truth to another, like, hey, I did wrong by you, I did these things, I said these things, I whatever, and I want to take like accountability. Somebody could be taking accountability for their role, their part in something. But I just want to make sure they're doing that from an honest place. Like, there is that tinge here, but it could just be me and my issues, you know, where it's like, you just want to make sure somebody's doing that. Like, you don't want someone to come, let's say, take accountability for something they've done that could be awful, but they're only doing it because they're afraid that maybe whoever was in on it with them before is about to out them, because that person's actually waking up and realizing what they were doing is wrong. Could have been against you. You see what I'm saying? So then this person kind of wants to beat the other one to the punch. Like, no, I'm going to tell him. I'm going to tell her, tell him. So I don't think that's the case, but you just want to make sure. Maybe you know people that know people that know people. Someone here may have, what do you call that? When you have, it's like your own resources. Like, let's say somebody needs a good lawyer, you have one. Let's say somebody needs a good mechanic, you know one, you are one. It's something like that. So, all right, we're gonna leave it here. Thank you guys for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.